Okay, what we have here is a JR-803 helicopter. This comes with the light upgrade. The light upgrade's this missile attachment here. It's got extra LED lights on it. This is a 3-channel helicopter. Has transmitter has A, B, and C modes. That's basically three different frequencies in a way, infrared frequencies. You could have 3 different of the same exact helicopter all in the same room flying together. You put everybody on A, B, or C. Transmitter's kind of nice. I thought of the toy transmitters I've tested, this transmitter felt just a little bit more solid, a little fancier than most of the transmitters that are out there. These controls here are just a little bit nicer than what you usually get. On the transmitter you've got the trim adjustment. You know, as this helicopter first starts flying, you can adjust this to get it to hover really stable. Has 2 buttons here. It has a lights on and off switch. I can show you that real quick. Let's see here, I'll turn on the helicopter. You can see the LEDs are going. And turn on the transmitter, and now that it's synced up, I can hit this this button here to turn the lights off. You can see the lights go off. This other button, in the manual it says it's a fast or slow button. I wasn't able to get it to do anything. I didn't notice a difference when I turned that on and off. Comes with the gyro. The gyro is important to keep this from rotating. Keeps it nice and stable. It has a really stable flight. I was a little impressed. It's pretty heavy. This is a 49-gram helicopter. That's a little on the heavy side as far as these toy class micro coaxial helicopters. But it was able to fly just fine. The battery's a 180 milliamp hour battery. I got about 3 minutes, 20 seconds or so, right around 3.5 minutes worth of flight time. The transmitter needs 6 AA batteries. Transmitter also has here on the back, it's got a charge port where you can plug in a little cable here to charge the helicopter from the transmitter. It also comes with the USB cable. This is kind of nice. You have a little LED in the USB cable that tells you whether it's charging or not, and when it's done charging. You know, you plug it in, turn off the helicopter, and then you plug in the helicopter, and then this little LED here goes off while it's charging, and then when it's fully charged it turns back on. Overall I thought this is a pretty good helicopter. I thought it was fun to fly. Has pretty smooth, it's really smooth, you know. You see how smooth that is. That's pretty cool. Some of these toy helicopters sound rough. This sounds not super smooth, but it sounds pretty good. The things I didn't like about this helicopter, I probably have 2 complaints. It's more of a quality control, so I don't know who you blame for that. When it came in the mail, this little pin, the bounce bar pin, was rusted, believe it or not. And so this bounce bar was just stiff as can be. You couldn't move it. You'd wiggle it and it wouldn't move. And a stiff bounce bar means this thing can't hover at all. You know, it would just crash immediately and wouldn't fly. I got some pliers and I wiggled this thing loose and got it loose again. You can see here the bounce bar is nice and loose, so that was one complaint. The other complaint I have, I don't know for sure what the problem was. Let me grab the battery real quick though. So this is the original battery that came with it. You can see it's all puffy. See how it's all puffy? And I plugged this into my voltage tester, and it was reading like 4.4 volts or something crazy, so it was way overcharged, and I probably would blame overcharge for getting this puffy, or undercharge. So I had to replace the battery, which required a little soldering. That happened after a few weeks, and that's actually really common in all of these mini toy helicopters, is these batteries either get overcharged or undercharged. You can run them too low or too high. They're real sensitive little batteries, and most every toy helicopter you get is going to have a crappy charger, and that's just the name of the game. But yeah, once I put a new battery in, this thing's been great again. It's flying. I've flown it pretty good. One other sort of complaint, but it's not a huge complaint, is it just doesn't have a very fast forward flight, which is okay. It just flies. If you had any wind at all, even little currents in your room, you kind of got to fight to steer it around. But it hovers really stable, which is nice. But the forward flight's kind of slow. And I'll show you in a minute some video of this thing flying around. It flies pretty good. Here's a quick demonstration on how fast the helicopter can climb. I'm going to go full throttle to climb.
I don't know what's going on. Huh. Infrared just doesn't go very far, I guess.